Hello there, this is Big Benedict. We're playing Devil May Cry 4 on Legendary Dark Knight difficulty. This is mission 18 of a total of 20 missions, and it is called The Destroyer, whom you're looking at here now. So, what we need to do is hit all the jeweled parts of his body. 2 jewels on each arm, which can be destroyed with the Pandora. Unfortunately, it doesn't have much range. So, like for instance, that shot missed. This one, I think, will be close enough. There we go. So, after this, you can shoot the other jewels by swapping guns. But I've left all these cutscenes in here. Those can be shot for a Devil Trigger. These are actually meteors that he throws at you. They can be parried with the Royal Guard, but I'm not going to be swapping that many times in this here. So, you can use these cannons to incapacitate him. You could also incapacitate him into the same manner and get him into the same position here, where it's a very long stun. And then what you have to do, I mean, it's not hard. Once he is hitting with his arms, you just have to hit his arms just one time. Or not probably just a few swipes at him, and then he'll go down for like 30 or more seconds here. Watch out for the faults. I've never been. Oh, I think I did get eaten by a fault once, but I don't remember what happens. So, I think this one here is too far for you to hit with the Pandora. Yeah, I don't like. I wish it had the range that the grenade gun did in Devil May Cry 1. That was the best gun by far. So now he's out of his stun. So the easiest way to take care of this guy is just wait for him to hit, take care of the ones on his arms by using these mechanisms. So I'm going to hit his hand here, but because if you don't know about hitting him, it's very hard, because you're relying on a little bit of luck for him to not move when you need him to stand still while you can hit him. You are granted a checkpoint at some point. Like at this point, I think I had hit all the places that I needed to. Oh, except one. Okay, so it's always good to double check. So unfortunately, we have to deal with those guys when we're aiming, but just ignore them. And then go back, and then basically there's one on his head, there's some on his legs, there's one on his back, and then there's those 2 on his arms. There might be some more, but basically just keep shooting all the jewels that you can, and hitting him is the best way. You know, if you need one that you can't get because he keeps moving around and you don't have access to it, just hit him on his hand a couple of times, and you'll have more than enough time to find the one you need. So just use the hit attack that I mentioned of his arm, and then also use those lasers to stun him, because he will. If you use the laser to stun him, then he'll drop his hand, and you could go on his arm, literally like we did on the first batch of those 2 jewels, and you can take care of those. So at this point, let's see, I think I just had to hit the one on his head. So you can hit the one on his head by rapid firing with the Ebony and Ivory. If you want to do it faster, just use the Devil Trigger. There we go. I'm aiming at it right now. But to get closer to the head, what you can do is just stun him like this, and then just run up the arm a little bit. He doesn't stay stunned for long, but it's plenty of time to hit him with devil-triggered bullets. And then this is the checkpoint right here. It's the only one you're granted, so just get on this jump pad very quickly. And the quickest way, this is actually extremely easy, and I forgot that. I knew you could hit him, but I didn't think that you would be able to access the main jewel on his chest, and you can. So this fight, you could actually do this within like a minute if you were quick enough about it. There's one area where he will come up from below and give you access to the jewel. I think it's on the next one. No, it's not on this one. Not on this one. I may have passed it. If you pass it and he doesn't do it, just keep running around, or better yet, just hit him. It's so simple. I wish I had implemented that strategy, but I already beat him, and I do hit him at one point. This is the only place where he will do this. So you can hit him on that to get some damage, and then you can actually hit him here. That's the main jewel you need to break. So he's almost dead now. And I could have edited this right here, but I just wanted to point out my failure. Not necessarily my failure. Well, yeah, it was a failure to get the real impact, because sometimes when you have a boss, when you have an enemy's death within your reach, sometimes you just screw up. Sometimes your mind just sabotages you. So here's an instance, and I also wanted to just bring up how sometimes when you're on that one platform that you need to be, sometimes he'll either crush it or do his spin kick. And I've also left everything in because it just had all the variables that you'll usually see. For instance, if he's hit everything and there's no jump pad, it's because of just that fact. He's hit everything, so you have to wait for the rocks to regenerate, I presume. But when I hit him, you'll see the best and quickest strategy of taking this guy down. So here he comes again, and the fight could have ended right here. Oh no, he did that, didn't he? Okay. So this is just me kind of hiding within my old strategy here of just running around too much. But not much else can really be done. He's either going to go under and then come up, or he's not. So I'm going to reposition myself, but I did it too early, and then this one missed because I screwed it up. So now we'll just hit him, because he gives you so much time to just smash on him that I'm kind of curious why they even let you hit him, but I'm thankful for it because it's a very good way to deal with this guy. I think many people who first played this detested it at first, because it's one of those things where you can sometimes keep doing it and not make any progress, and it gets really frustrating. So here's where I hit. Here, do I hit him? One time I hit him right there. It wasn't enough, apparently. So how do you hit this guy when he doesn't stop moving too much? Okay, here is where I was at a dead end. So how you hit him is you just wait for him to smash his arm down here, and then it lets you have access to this without any other lackeys or anything, and then that's it. Take care.